Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Virgo season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap into this energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my beautiful Virgos. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solo return here, okay? Okay, I said solo return. All right, so you could be celebrating your birthday by yourself here. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? So this is a very specific message for someone here, okay? Someone could have been isolated from their family, specifically their parents, because of their sexual preference here, okay? And there's something going on in the current energy where somebody is like riddled with guilt, okay? There's something about these parents attempting to establish dominance over their children. I don't know if you have siblings or not, but that's what I'm getting. And Aries could be significant here because there's a lot of guilt and remorse that's going on here because some type of emotional manipulation did not work. There was something about these parents here isolating you, and I'm also getting leaving you out. Okay, this could be, I'm getting as far as communication and finances is involved, as well as, the emotional manipulation here, leaving you out, okay? This could be like not giving you, I don't know, I'm hearing royalties. Okay, that could be speaking to inheritance, something like that. Not giving you things that were owed to you, that were due to you as a form of punishment here. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing until you come back to Jesus. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so somebody could have been very religious, but most importantly, ignorant here. Okay, there's game over here for this parent or these set of parents here. Whoever they are, they're avoidant. Okay, they really don't want to talk about, like, they feel bad for what they did here. Okay, I feel like they're dealing with a certain level of consequences here, karma, judgment here. And then there's something about there's not an opportunity for reconciliation. So maybe something went on too long, or they just went too far with something here. But it's something about them, I don't know if they tried to reconcile in the past, but not really wanting to address what they did here. Okay, so I'm gonna tap further into this situation and see what's going on here. And there's also something here about exposure, the truth coming out about what they did or why somebody no longer has a relationship with their parents or their family. Okay, I'm definitely getting somebody is like bisexual, gay, queer, lesbian, whatever, and you are isolated here. Yeah, Ace of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting here, okay? I'm definitely getting there was some type of financial abuse, neglect. Wow. Ace of Swords and the Five of Pentacles here, okay? Yeah. Could have been a father figure, okay? That wanted to establish a certain level of dominance here when it came to your life, your choices, the way you live your life here, okay? Somebody feels guilty, okay? They're in regret, honey, okay? Yeah, Four of Cups. They're not showing this. This is what's going on behind the scenes. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn here, but you got the Moon card and you got the Four of Cups energy here, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing riddled in regret and guilt here, okay? Yeah. Like they feel bad for how they treated you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Nine of Swords, damn. They're in some devil energy against whoever you are. Okay? Child. Now they're stuck in their head. It's like they try to punish you with these tactics here, okay? Wow. See what else they want to say. And if these are not a mother and a father, there could be two specific people who did this within a family or a community, okay? Yeah, the Sun card. Yeah, it's all about exposure. So again, I'm getting child. I'm getting like these are the type people where they have a reputation to uphold here. Okay, something about they feel like you were bringing shame on the family name, the family legacy here. Okay. And what's even more shameful as this situation spins the block is getting exposed how you were treated here. Okay. Yeah, that's what's going on now. So I don't know if you weren't around here or because there's something here like you could have went through a impoverished period in your life here, okay? And they held something back from you. That's what I'm getting. People could be finding out about that. Sun card, like someone is being seen in a new light with the devil and the sun card here. Not good at all. Okay. Maybe, you know, how cold somebody was here. It was their way or the highway is what I'm hearing. Yeah. 7 of Wands. Optimism in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. They did whatever. They went too far. The Magician with the 4 of Pentacles to hold you back, to hold something back for you. They were like trying to teach you a lesson, honey. Okay. And I'm getting whoever you are, you know, you are who you are. I'm getting someone here who you have been this way. You were born this way. Okay. You have a lot of people that's part of the LGBTQ XYZ community. And I'm gonna just be real, like they'll go through a string of breakups with, you know, the opposite sex, and then they'll turn to the same sex. And, you know, we're not here to judge. I don't have an issue with that, but it's different from somebody who was like a certain way their entire life. Okay. Because I'm not getting energy where you folded or you decided to play pretend. Like playing pretend would have been enough for this family or these parents. I'm seeing the scene from what was that? What's that show that used to come on? Oh my God, with Taraj. Okay, what was the show? Oh my God, I can't think of it here. When his gay son got up there and started singing. And the father was all into it until he realized he was singing about a man. Let me see. Hold on. It was a show that everybody was watching. I didn't finish it. I watched it a time or two. Let's see. Taraj was in it. Taraj, let's see, honey. Empire. I'm seeing that scene from Empire when old boy was up on the stage and his father was into it, and then he started to sing something about a man, love a man, and his face just went white. I'm seeing that scene here, okay? And even in that show, like he was born that way. There was a flashback to when he was walking in like his mother's shoes and his father went ballistic and locked him away in the closet or some shit like that. Okay. But you got 10 of Swords here. Like, I don't know what's going on. This father figure, this mother figure, they're in a dark place. Okay. They're in a dark place. And they're feeling hopeless is what I'm getting. Okay. They're feeling hopeless. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm getting another message here. Okay. That's somebody's message, definitely. But I'm getting another message about It's not so much about somebody's parents. Somebody's just finding out that somebody goes both ways, okay? And they're being isolated from the family here. The truth is out. Okay. So somebody is getting exposed. This is another message, all right? Because I feel like I'm speaking to that first message is like I'm speaking to somebody in that's a part of the soul family. And this is what's going on. Like somebody's parents feel bad because whatever's going on right now is like when it all falls down, okay? They're reaping some type of judgment or karma for the way that they treated you. If they didn't agree with your lifestyle, that's one thing. But somebody was never supposed to neglect you, okay? Because there was some type of something that was going on. It was being held back. There's another message coming in about someone being exposed, though, okay? This could be a karmic masculine, okay? Child. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving here. The Devil to the Sun card here. Okay, Seven of Cups. Somebody's really confused. Okay, they're really confused here. Yeah, this King of Swords. About a message that they received. Like they're in their head. I don't know, somebody could be a drinker. Somebody could be drinking themselves to death. Yeah. They just got a message here from a Queen of Swords here. Let's see what this is about. They're really up in their head. And this is this parental figure, okay, is what I'm getting. Oh, that something got blocked here, okay? Seven of Cups. Somebody could be dealing with an Aquarius here. Let's see what this is about. You got the Knight of Swords energy that's coming out here. Oh. So it's getting back that the action that somebody took to block someone here, okay? And you know, you got the Star and you got the Two of Swords. It's like they didn't want to see you be successful at all because of somebody's sexual preferences. That's what I'm getting. This is like not investing in you. But again, with that Four of Pentacles and the Magician, somebody went out on a limb to withhold something. So it's like you couldn't invest in yourself. That's what I'm getting. Interesting. So this is what's getting out here, okay? And somebody's drinking. Game over. Because they're being seen in a new light. Emotional manipulation is not working. And I'm getting, this person is not able to emotionally manipulate you, okay? And if they were manipulating others using their emotions, and I'm getting like their version of a story, that's not working here, okay? Somebody took some type of quick, rash action here. I'm getting in the past to block you. Maybe from being seen. Someone could have creative abilities here. Okay, somebody could be artistic. Damn. All right. Okay. Let's get one more. So they're in their head about it. And it's not, yeah, somebody's, I'm getting a King of Cups. It's not just about, you know, because they didn't forget what they did. But the real kicker is it's getting exposed, okay? Whether this is to a community or a family, all right? It's getting exposed. Wow. Three of Pentacles, they could have worked with other people. There's a King of Cups here. Somebody could be a Pisces. Child. Yeah, this person is drinking, honey. Wow. Yeah, something about you receiving something, honey. Like, I don't know if this person wanted you locked away in a dungeon here, okay? Because you are who you are. Because they were worried about how people were going to see them. They definitely hid their hand. Child, they came up with some bright ideas. Let's see what else comes out, okay? Well, let's see. What was this about? The Knight of Swords to start with the Two of Swords here, okay? This person could have sabotaged you is what I'm getting when it came to like a certain position. Hold on. Okay, hold on, collective. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Like this person is drinking. They're really sad. They're really sad here. Fool. They feel like a fool here. Okay. Yeah, because they didn't want you to, okay, that's the full energy. They didn't want you to be yourself here, okay? Child. All right, well, what else? What else do y'all want to say about this situation here? Abundance here. Damn, they're drinking. Damn. I don't know if this person is if you know this person to have an issue with alcoholism here, but they're drinking, okay? Because there's some type of tower. Let's see what's going on like right now. Because like I was saying, you know, it's like they know what they did. They didn't forget what they did. But this could be something about exposure, okay? That's really sending them here, okay? They are drinking. Wow. Charisma. Okay, what's going on here? Alpha. Aries, Leo energy here. Okay. You could have been assertive or dominant as a child here, like you were going to do what you wanted to do, okay? They're drinking their days away. Days turning into nights, nights turning into days, honey. Okay, so there's some good news that's coming. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, honey. Temperance. There's some balance that's being restored here. Okay, there's balance that's being restored. Temperance energy here. Okay, so you're getting justice. Yeah, big Sagittarian energy here. So there's a change. There's a shift that's happening for some mistreatment that you had to endure. Wow, I can't make it up. Balance. And it landed right on Wheel of Fortune. It's possible that you're going to receive something. Yeah, and look at this person. Confrontation. This could be your parents, honey. Okay, or stepmother, stepfather, whatever. Confrontation. These people feel embarrassed and ashamed. They're very unhappy. You're going to be able to start something new here, okay? Wow. Child, what is going on? Yeah, and the godly hierarchy here. Child, I feel like somebody's upset with this person here. You got overload. Then I said this person is drinking. They're stressed out. They're stressed out. This hierarchy is giving me some type of judgment here. I'm also getting somebody could have been very traditional here. Okay. Traditional. But, you know, again, you can't change how somebody sees the world, how they see you, their beliefs. Okay. Somebody's old school, whatever. But they did something when it came to withholding that is really what's getting them messed up here. Okay. And people are seeing them differently. Excuse me. And confirmation. Wow. 777. Yeah, they withheld some type of money here. Okay. This person may want a reunion, but with optimism and hope coming out in the reverse, I don't know if that's possible. Okay. Did they reconnect with someone here? Child, what is that about? Division at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, they caused a lot of division. High priestess, high priest, you were aware of that, okay? That these people were divided about you. Yeah. You kept your eyes on the prize here with the Ace of Swords. Like you knew the truth, okay? You knew why somebody discriminated against you. This could be your own family. Wow. Yeah, but I don't like this attraction, and this is like something is coming to you. And it feels like something that's tangible, finances here, wealth, abundance, prosperity here. And that's why they're popping out with this reunion energy here, okay? And the Nine of Swords, they're stuck in their head. You're getting something, honey. Child. This is crazy. Achievements, yeah. Yeah, and somebody could be, ooh, damn, they might lock somebody up. Whoever is in charge of this situation, they're pissed. Okay? Yeah, they see this person as a clown, a fool. Somebody's pissed. They're gonna make an example out of these people. Damn. There's also something about a lie, and with if somebody's not going to jail, this is like they're going to be restricted from something, okay, blocked out of something, access. This could be finances, this could be an account, this could be frozen assets here. Yeah, they know something's coming, they're nervous. What's the Fool energy? Okay, this could be something about a lie. Because see, somebody feels like a fool. This could be another message for somebody else. Let's see what's going on. What's the Fool energy, child? Do the clown. Let's see. You got overload again. They feel trapped, bound, burdened over this situation here, okay? Damn. I don't know if this is a judge. They're pissed. Yeah, breakthrough, okay? You're about to get a breakthrough, whoever you are, okay? Yeah. Because someone's been given an ultimatum. Yeah, I'm hearing do or die. Because they're not hopeful for the future when it comes to reconciling. Probably because they treated you so bad. Deadline here, okay? So something is coming up. This could be this week, this month, end of the year, okay? And they're gonna have to make a choice. And I feel like it has something to do with their judgment. I feel like as far as you getting this balance, this Wheel of Fortune, that judgment has already been ruled. Okay, so there was some type of manipulation here, okay? Damn. Lifesaver, they're going to want you to save them because they can't get out of something. Okay? They're going to want you to save them. They're going to want your help. This could be financial help. Yeah, money works. These people worship money. So I'm getting like, they didn't care. They could have used your sexual preference as a reason. Again, these people could be overly religious, but they don't actually have a connection with the divine. So that's BS. They could have used this, just use that as, something to hide behind. Okay. Yeah. Until you quote unquote come back to Jesus. But these people, they're greedy. Okay. So if it wasn't that, they would have came up with something else. Somebody is caught up in tensions behind the scenes, honey. It's going down. Yeah, because they're in danger. They're in danger. This could be legal trouble, okay? Wow. I'm hearing the judge is going to rule in your favor. What is this? Routine in the reverse. It says, in my dreams, I touch you, see you, and hear you. Our connection transcends the physical world and unites us in the dreamscape here. This person is dreaming about you and how they did you, okay? Yeah. They're being riddled with guilt. That's what they're being haunted. Okay. They're dreaming about reconciling with you, and it may not never happen. Okay. Their routine is going to be interrupted, disrupted, to say the very least. Okay. This person is not getting any sleep. I'm going to get one more spread on the Fool card here. Okay. Because somebody is being seen as foolish. Being seen as foolish, honey. Wow. Well. Okay. They can't reverse what they did. They can't take back what they did. And this person is drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking, honey. Okay. They got to clean something up. Yeah. So you could have went no contact with these people here, okay? If they send you something very asinine, like you didn't, you don't respond, okay? Petty behavior here. Yeah, and this causes them to crash out, okay? Yeah. But again, at one point in time, they were trying to punish you with a no contact energy. They were wanting you to crash out here, okay? Somebody thought maybe you would play by the rules, or when it came to like the game of life, okay? Like eventually you would need a place to stay, and you would come to them and say, "Oh, I've been saved," and whatever, okay? I don't child. Yeah, no. That didn't happen though. So when life got hard, like you kept trucking, you kept moving here, okay? This emotional manipulation did not work. Look at this. You're not behind. You're just on side quests here, okay? Someone tried to play you like you were slow. What's the Fool energy? Because they're being seen as foolish. Child. Look at this. Astrology isn't a personality disorder. That's why I kept pulling on that energy, because I felt it was something else. So for some of you guys, it's not about sexual preference here. This could be about your spiritual beliefs. I felt that. Okay. I felt that. Your ancestors did not survive plays for you to text your ex here. Yeah, like you have a connection with your ancestors, your spirit guide. Somebody felt like you needed your head checked. That's another thing that I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, these people are waiting for you to give in, okay? Like they were attempting to hold something over your head. Okay, you could have been aware that they owed you some type of family money or royalties. And yeah, no, it never happened. Yeah, look, congratulations. You're the drama came out, okay? Child. They wanted to act like you were the problem. So it's like the word got back to somebody. Like why these people were acting a certain way, okay? For somebody, it was sexual preference. And for other, it's something about your spiritual beliefs here. Confirmation. You got just because it's spiritual doesn't mean it's not toxic here. Somebody here was trying to act as if, again, you had lost your mind, okay? Or you were demonic, okay? You were possessed because you were spiritual, okay? Or you had an awakening. Yeah. And you see they have on this Ankh, okay? Child? Because I'm getting a major eye roll, okay? Again, whoever is like presiding over this case, like them getting to the bottom and realizing all this is because of your beliefs or the way you live your life. Like somebody is aggravated, okay? Somebody is like, man, what? The vibes are off because you keep inviting goblins to the dinner here, child. There's somebody here within this family unit here. They're taking off their rose-colored glasses here, and they're seeing these stubborn people for who they are. Okay. Like this could be a sibling or a cousin or an aunt or an uncle, and it's just they're disgusted. Okay. And they're picking up on like these bad vibes with this family or these family members, honey. Child. But you're getting your justice, that's for sure. You got achievements, balance, and the Wheel of Fortune. Because there's something that you need a little breathing room to invest in. Okay, yourself, your talents, your gifts, your, things that you are passionate about. And you never had that here, okay? Especially when it comes to finances and stability. And you're going to receive that here, okay? Ciao. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.